Hi! Oh my gosh, I missed you over the weekend. How are you? What was the best thing you did this weekend? I bet you had some fun. We had some nice days where hopefully you got outside and you were able to do some fun stuff. So what was your best part? I always ask you after your long weekend what the best part of your weekend was. So think about it, okay? This week, when we call you, be thinking about your best part of your weekend because we're gonna ask you what it was, okay? So I hope you're doing good. I miss you. Seems like I haven't seen you in weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and my heart kind of hurts because I miss you so much. I hope you're doing good. Today we're gonna be reading a math book. Crazy, right? A book that's kind of about math, kind of about science. It's about classifying and sorting. Do you guys remember what that means? Yeah, classifying and sorting. It's when you look at things, a bunch of different things together, and you try to sort them out by their attributes. Like maybe you sort them out by what shape they are, or what color, or what size, or what you do with them. We've been learning about that all year, and you're very good classifiers and very good sorters too. So the book that I got to go along with classifying and sorting it's kind of a funny book because it's about this little girl, and she doesn't really keep her room clean. I know you would never do that, would you? No, I bet your room looks amazing. I bet your bed is made. I bet all your toys are put away and your clothes are where they're supposed to be. Am I right? Well, if you're anything like Maddie and Haley, your rooms might be a little messy, but I don't know. I think yours are pretty good. But anyway, this book that we're going to be reading is a math book, like I said, and it's called it's called More or Less a Mess. I'm hoping this isn't how your room looks right now. So let's look at that little girl's room. What do you notice? Oh my gosh. Do you notice some things that could be sorted or classified? Take a minute and really look. I'm going to show you everything. There's some really cool toys in her room, but there's lots of other stuff too. Do you see any way she could classify or organize her things? I see one way. I see a lot of clothes right here, and there's some other ones around her room. Maybe she could put her clothes into a pile, or maybe if she wanted to be, even more intelligent, she could put her shirts with her shirts and her pants with her pants and her socks with her socks. What about you? Do you see anything else that might be able to be sorted or classified? I bet you do. Well, we're going to read in a minute and find out. And this book is by Sheila Keenan. She's the author, guys. So what did she do? Yep, she wrote the words. And the illustrator is by Patrick Gerard. So let's look. Geez, I hope this is going to be a good one. I'm not even going to ask you to predict today because I kind of already told you what it's about. So let's read More or Less a Mess. And let's see what we could help this little girl classify so that her room isn't such a mess. Here we go. At the top of the stairs, at the end of the hall, is a room that you don't want to peek in at all. I got out of there fast, just as fast as can be. Then I heard my mom call, "Clean your room." Uh-oh. She meant me. Has that ever happened to you? Mom doesn't look happy. I went back to my room and I opened the door. I could not see my bed. I could not see the floor. It's because there's stuff all over it. There were pants on the dresser and shirts on the lamp. There were socks in the fishbowl that looked pretty damp. Damp means that they're kind of wet, guys, if you didn't know. There were shoes in my dollhouse and blocks on my bunny. And what's in my lunchbox? Ew, it smells really funny. Yikes. Where should I start? What should I do? I had to clean up, sort things out, think this through. The first thing I tried was one really big pile. My room looked much neater, but just for a while. What do you think? Did she do a good job sorting? No, she just put everything into a big heap. That's not gonna work. I'm gonna show you, and then we're gonna look over here. The tall pile toppled and made a new mess. Things fell on both sides of my room, more or less. I evened things out. I moved stuff aside, but then I was trapped. The piles were too wide. Did she start sorting anything, guys? No, look, I see stuffed animals that might be able to be sorted. Wow, look there's a lot of them there. A lot of different things you can sort. I spotted my poster. It gave me a clue. So I sorted by color. Then I found this old shoe. So there's our poster. What kind of clue do you think it might have given her? Yep, she decided to sort by color. But uh-oh, she finds this old shoe. It's got lots of colors, doesn't it? So now I think she's gonna start sorting, maybe by color to start. I threw down that shoe. I was ready to quit. Then I saw the shoe bounce and land right in my mitt. Now I saw clearly what I had to do. Sort the toys from the clothes. It's all clean and I'm through. So that's what she did. She put clothes on one side and toys on the other. But I whistled a tune as I went for the door. But then I stopped short. What was this stuff on the floor? A fishbowl, a lunchbox, my homework, and more? Not things that I played with, not things that I wore. Do you think she's got to classify and sort again? I think she does too. Well, she sorted. Let's see what she does now. I picked up my homework and put it in a book. There was something stuck inside, so I took a look. It says flea market, big sale this spring. Do you know what a flea market is? It's where people sell their stuff kind of cheaply, and it's not at an actual store. Whoa, look at that. A big sale, that was it. I'd get rid of some stuff. And then cleaning my room wouldn't be quite so tough. I wrote like on a box, my good stuff goes in there, and everything else I can sell, I can share. Oh, so she's sorting again, but look how she's sorting based on things she likes, things she wants to sell, and things she wants to share. That is pretty cool. But this box did not work. It did not hold enough. I like all my toys, all my clothes, all my stuff. I heard my mom coming. I had to move fast. Away went the box. I had cleaned up at last. Look at the picture. Where do you think she put her stuff? Do you see it? Under her bed. Do you think her mom believes it? Probably not. I don't know if I would too. So we learned about sorting and classifying. And you know what? That girl had some pretty good ideas about how to sort and classify by color, by shape, by clothes, by toys. And then she even used the boxes to help her sort things she liked, she wanted to sell, and she wanted to share. If you come back in a minute, I have a few things here that I'm gonna need some help sorting. But I have to flip the camera around and I'm not really good at that. So do you think you can join me back here for part 2? All right, I hope you do. See you soon, I hope.